Hello, it's Randy Duck and we're back again for another video. This time we're featuring the newly buffed E5 American Tier 10 heavy tank. And I never really played this tank that much before the buff, to be honest with you. I don't know why, but I just never did. But honestly, since the buff, this tank is amazing now. Like, the buff has made this tank so good. They basically buffed the accuracy and the reload. I think the reload's basically with food. I've got it down to 6.1 seconds with the food activated for a 400 alpha damage gun. That's incredible on like a heavy tank which has fairly decent armour, and for a heavy, fairly decent mobility. So honestly, this buff this tank has been a lot of fun to play, a lot of fun. And I've generally found because of the accuracy buff, you don't need to run vert stabs anymore. It's not necessary because of the crew skill perks and the accuracy tank. You get it so accurate that it's just a waste of an equipment, in my opinion. So I run optics, the reloader, and vert stabs. Sorry, not vert stabs. Vents. Sorry. Basically, just get the reload down as best as I could, and it is honestly this tank. You can see how quickly I put a shot in for 400 alpha, especially now with the we've got the good damage rolls. It just still feels so good to play. It really does feel so good to play. Now, unfortunately, here we're on Kalbang. Yeah, I know it's probably my least favourite map in the game, I would say. I generally find this map absolutely awful, not just for heavy tanks, just think it's a terrible map. But we make it work on this occasion, and yeah, we get into a good fight straight away, which doesn't always happen. But you can see, you know, we picked up a decent amount of damage already, but we're just using this position to try and get shots into the E5. I didn't want to poke round straight away because there's like that Valor in the middle. I didn't want to get caught in a crossfire, but I am thinking about, you know, when I can go in and just take out this. Like basically, I think I'm going to go in now while the E75 is looking the other way, take out the Valor, and then take out the E75. But the Valor gets taken down, so we're going to put a shot into the E75. Now I don't stop there because I don't want to waste time. I want to keep pressing, but I am going to sort of auto aim as I go away, and we get a shot in the move, and not I had to even slow down at all to take him out. So we take him out now, and you know this game's fairly even, I would say, at the moment. But we won this flank, and I just want to push aggressively now and try and take out the rest of the stuff here. I'm a bit nervous that, you know, there could be like a TD at the back, but this E6 hasn't got shot by anything, so I'm thinking, you know, it probably isn't. They've probably got most of the team might have gone the other way. Obviously we've got the Polish Tier 10 heavy to our left there. Now I wanted to take a different angle to take him out, because I just wanted to try and, I didn't want to all sit in the same spot of my team. I was hoping I could maybe go round the back of these buildings, but I don't think you can really get through. So I'm going to see if I can get a shot into his track wheel now. He has just fired, so we know it's safe to track him in place. We do get a shot into his track. We're going to just try and keep him there because it looks like he has already used his repair kit by the looks of things. And we're just trying to keep him in place there, and pick up the damage at the same time. I've actually found these AP rounds on this tank to be really decent, so I've not really needed to touch any of the heat at all. I think the velocity just feels pretty decent for an AP round. Generally with AP, obviously it's better for the normalisation, but it's obviously a lot better against angled armour. So it's been quite a nice. I found this generally all round this tank has just been really fun. So you can see that we picked up 4k damage. There's still 9 tanks are left. We are losing at the moment, so I think pretty sure this pattern is isolated. Now I don't want him to take out our TD in front of me because our TD is a one shot at the moment. So I really want him to be a little bit more patient and let me go round because I'm full health. So I'm happy to take the shot off of this guy. Unfortunately for me, he doesn't even pen. I think he misinterprets his shot. We're going to try and take a shot in. The TD takes him out, and that's good that we managed to keep him in the game. So yeah, we picked up sort of 4k damage. Got 1,000 spot assistance. It's been a pretty decent game, but we are starting to lose this. It's now the 5 versus 9 scenario. So we're going to have to try and see if we can take out some of these one shots. You see this machine's a one shot there. That's obviously a really dangerous tank, but being that I'm full health, I'm hoping that we're losing this game, but like I say, I've got all my hit points left, so I'm still reasonably confident that we can do something with this. This Udes has just come around, made a mistake, and now he's just pushed into the open in front of me. I got a shot into him. I'm going to try and take him out, just while he's made a mistake, see if we can get rid of him, try and even up the scores. We're now in a 4 versus 8, so yeah, they outnumber us 2 to 1. So we really got to take some of these one shots out. I want to get rid of this TD and then just push straight in and try and take out that machine. Use some of my hit points now. So there we go. He's a one shot. So we're going to push around now and see if we can take him out. Now as we go round, I believe a grill gets spotted. Yeah. So I get a shot into him. Now I kind of fluff my shot in a minute because I try and get a shot into him. But down the game for my ammo rack, and now this is a bit unfortunate. So I've let him sort of get a few shots into me, but fortunately, like I say, I had all my hit points. This is where it can be really handy when you've got your hit points at the end game, because I can just go in. I don't mind taking shots at the moment, it doesn't matter. I can't carry my hit points to the next game, so when they're shooting me, they're getting lit up and it's showing their position away. So now we're in a 3 versus 3. Like I say, I've still got over 1,000 hit points, it's pretty decent for the end game. We are ammo racked. Now I'm just having a little scan because I don't want to get caught out by the auto-loading light tank. But he is dumping his clip, and then yeah, he just jumped off the cliff, so we won't have to worry about him anymore. There's a turtle left, and there's basically this tier 8 heavy tank which we're going to go and bully now. And yeah, because there's not a lot he's going to do against a tier 10 heavy. So we're going to try and push in and take him out. And yeah, as you see, we've already get 6k damage, so we can try and get the most out of this, see if we can get over that 7k mark. And yeah, that'd be a really decent game. So like I say, we've got no chance here. We're going to try and finish him off. Do we get the kill? Yes, we do. And yeah, that's basically all what happens now, is this light tank runs around. So rather than bore you, I'm going to speed this up and leave you with a little bit of music, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that little bit of music there. But yeah, as you can see, we don't manage to get this light tank, but it does get taken out by our friendly tank. And yeah, all that's left is to get to that result screen. So yeah, see you in a minute. So 5 kills, 7,225 damage, 1,000 blocks, 1,000 assistance. So yeah, pretty decent game on a horrid map. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that one, but the next game I promise you is even better. So stay with us and we'll see you in a bit for the second replay of the video. Okay, so we're back again, and unfortunately, as you can see, it's another Cold War map. But besides it being a Cold War map, we do go on to have a very good game. And there's a moment in this game where honestly, you wait. I just do not know how I managed to survive it. Like, it's just insane. So you'll know when we get there. You'll know. So okay, so we're on Fred Bang. We've got 2 fun police on. Now this map, I like to try and win their hill, like it's probably closest to them to get to potentially. I just find like if you win that hill, you get so much dominant control of the map, and especially when you get teams like I've got, which is actually pushing up. down the sort of AB line, if you like, because that means if I win this position where I'm intending to go, I'll have a bit of cover support from my friendly team. So maybe get some assistance and just give me that support. So that's where I tried to go on this map. From this spawn anyway, I tend to try and do this every time, unless I get absolutely no support, which I just know it's going to be a lost cause if I do that. But on this occasion, although I don't have the support going up the hill, I have the support, which I could use if they try and full send me, if you like. I can try and use those guys to shoot them when they're easy targets on the hill. So I'm going to pull over here and see what we can do. Now, as we're moving up, we spot this Progetto. We can ignore him for now because there's this TL100 LT, and we're going to try and get a few shots into him. Now, unfortunately, this game starts off with me doing some poor shots. So I missed the first shot, which I think I should have hit, but and that shot poorly aimed again. Another one, I could have had 2 pens into him if I was actually not being a bot. But we do get a shot into him here, and now I was going to try and get the kill shot, but I see this back chat coming round, who I know is platooned with a second back chat. So I'm trying to turn it so I'm front on, so it just can't just come round and put clip in beside me. It gets scared off by a friendly team. But now I'm going to push over to try and make sure I keep these guys perma-lit, so we'll see if I can put a few shots in. I get one through the track wall and actually set him on fire, so that was a really nice shot there. I'm pretty sure he's out as well, but there is this 57 heavy, so naturally he's a little bit of a concern. I don't want to just full send over there and let him put a clip into me. I want to try and bring him towards me, so that basically he gets shot by our team, because I know if he keeps coming towards me, he will get, well, I know the friendly team will have shots into him. I put a heat shell through his turret, and I think in a minute he gets a little bit frustrated with this. Yeah, so now he's just going to full send me. He's got upset, and yeah, see you later. Off he goes. So yeah, we're going to try and finish off the back chat, but unfortunately I still have the heat shell loaded, which is obviously not good. If I would have penned him there with AP, but we do finish him off. We swap back to the AP, and you can see we've sort of done pretty well out of this, haven't we? We've got 2k damage, we've got rid of some important tanks there, got 1,000 assistance. Now I want to try and take out this tank destroyer, but there is E25 behind me. I'm going to ignore the E25 for the time being, so we can take out the low health tank, and then we can deal with the E75 later. We get one straight through his engine deck. We're going to try and go for the same shot, but I think I should have done that a little bit better because it actually hit his cupola and bounced. We load a heat to make sure we don't fist him. I just want to kill him now. We take him out, swap back to AP, and now we're going to try and deal with this E75 who's full health and he's got a lot of juicy hit points for me. So we go for the track wheel shot, hoping to penetrate him at the same time. The shot was a bit too high, so that didn't happen, but we do track him in place, and I think he's now burnt his repair kit, and we're just going to try and push in and just bully this guy, because I'll say we're in the better tank. Obviously he's an E75, we're in the E5, so we're going to try and get another shot into him. We do use this. You can see how quickly this tank can rack up the damage with this DPN. It's insane. Like, he's having to just full retreat, because otherwise I was just going to kill him in that engagement. But I've realised there's a back chat on the one shot, so I'm going to try and take out him while I can, because obviously he runs away. Even being on a one shot, he could be a deadly tank still. So we're taking him out, which is important. Now this is a scary bum moment when that artillery shell comes in. I was just thinking, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. And thankfully it didn't. We pushed around to try and get kill shots of the E75 and that Jag Tiger, but they have got taken out by our friendly team. But now I'm assuming the rest of the enemy team, which haven't spotted yet, are pushing to our base. So I'm trying to get everyone to go back to defend the base, because that's where I'm kind of picturing the enemy team, and I don't really want to get capped out because they're on 4k damage and there's still a lot of hit points left in this game. So I want to try and progress, and like I say, the artillery's just been killed, so I do know that there is stuff going towards the base. So now I'm just trying to full send the quickest path I can to get back to the base. But as I do that, we spot a full health E4, and I'm thinking, oh no, here we go. We missed his first shot, so we're going to try and just basically use our DPM to take him out before he can kill us, which we would beat him in a 1-to-1 now because we would have the better DPM. Even if he managed to peg both his shots, we would kill him. But then this full health heavy tank came from the top of the hill. I was like, there's no way I'm going to win this engagement. I need to kill this E4 as quickly as I can. He bounces a shot, it means we can probably take him out now. We do, and then we get shot from the hill. I was like, oh god, the 279E, full health, 2,400 hit points. We're on 400 hit points. Yeah, this is not a fight we can win, really. I'm trying to pull down to get around the dip, because we've also got TD coming around us. We then get shot on the side by the Italian tank, and I'm thinking, well, this is the end, isn't it? Let's just try and get as much as we can. We've got TD running behind me. I was thinking, oh god, getting charged by this guy. This is not looking good, is it? Somehow he rams me, but he doesn't manage to kill me. We get a shot and he bounces again. And I think, oh god, just keep angling, keep my front armour in front of me. And I can't quite understand why I'm not dead, but he bounces again. And then, do we get to take him out? We're going to beat the reload now. And yes, we do. So somehow, on 100 hit points, we took his full hit points away from him. So yeah, that was, let's just say, sometimes it's good to get that little luck on your side. But now, I can't kill this Italian tank. I can't chase him on 77 hit points. He is going to spot me, and as far as the way I see it now, I cannot kill him and deal with 2 artillery. It's just not going to happen. I'm trying to fight him. The artillery can just hit anywhere near me and he's going to smash me because I'm so low health. Especially the fact that this doesn't have any side armour. So my plan is now to kill the front police, really, take them out of the game, and hope that our Jag Tiger pushes up a little bit, and hoping that maybe the projector goes for him, because if he just full chases me now, I'm going to die. So I'm really hoping that that the Jag Tiger manages to sort of distract him for a bit while I kill the front police, because that's the only way I see me winning this game, is I kill both of those. Then maybe I can get myself in the corner where he can't get behind me, and then together we might be able to take him out. But that's the only way I can see me winning this. So we're going to push around and try and kill the fun police. We're assuming obviously they're at the spawn, and we can see, I know there's at least one there, because that's one where the shot come. But as I come round, we see this T92. We'll get a shot into him. Also, we don't manage to finish off in one shot. I'm a little bit worried now because I'm spotted and the time's against me, because there is another fun police in the game, which I'm a bit nervous. Yeah, shoots Pete, but fortunately for me, he just misses me there, and only does track damage. So I need to kill. Time is against me now, isn't it? I've got to kill this fun police so that I can move forward. But I'm so low health, I don't want to get shot down here. Fortunately, he's travelling. I do take him out, but then the worst thing happens. And this Progetto now is chasing me, and I think he's got 3 shots. He's only got to hit 1. Now I go for the shot when he comes around this corner, trying to get one more shot in, and that bounce. Just remember that bounce there, because I think that is just I get one shot into him. Now he kills me. Now if I didn't bounce that first shell with the AP, he would have actually been dead, and then I would have won this game. But spoiler alert, it doesn't happen. Our Jag Tiger doesn't pull it off, but we do lose this game. So I'm not going to let you watch all of this because it goes on for a while, but I was going to skip this and we'll go straight through to the results screen and we can see how we got on. Okay, so straight to the results screen. As you can see, we picked up 8,900 damage, 5 kills, 961 assistance damage. So yeah, we've had a really good game, although it was a loss. We blocked 5,810 damage. It was a really good loss, wasn't it? So it's gutting that I bounced that shot, because I really would have liked to win that. Probably would have put myself closer to 10k, I guess, if we did. But yeah, it was a shame we lost, but still, I'm happy with that. So I really hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, happy tanking.